Hello, everybody, and welcome. I'm back today after taking some days off. It's been really bad at work. um, we've been very busy, and we're super short-handed and blah blah blah. You know what I mean? It's a lot of lately. There's been a lot of problematic customers. Just like crazy stuff. So I'm just making sure I got everything set up. Oh, making sure. Let me make sure my microphone's working and all that. Just gonna put it up on another screen real quick. Okay, the music's working. And the microphone's fine. Let's get this started. We're at 673 wrong. I haven't been really updating my thumbnail lately. I'm like, I don't really have nothing to put. I haven't been really doing any memorable runs or something. I usually put them on for that. I'm thinking of designing something later on. Something customizable for to be my main thumbnail, like picture with some changes here and there depending on if I'm running something good or I had a good moment with somebody, memorable moment, I should say. Not necessarily good all the time, but something worth noting. I have a day off tomorrow, so I'll be able to stay. Well, it's already 1, and I'm barely starting. Oof. I didn't know it was this late. Oh, well. My Rob will get here. We'll be up for a while anyways. So we'll be good. Let's bring something to snack on. Nothing here. Unfortunate message. You know this late. No wonder nobody's done. I thought it was like 11 or something. What did I blank out doing? I was working on some layouts of some stuff from publishing, but I don't think it took me that long. I guess I must have really dived into it. I'm calling on a spinner. Cosmic Power? No, that's just a power up. Tab, I guess. Yeah, that's one. Hope we get out of this. A decent speed. Okay. Return. Protect Cosmic. Maybe get Waterstone. Who knows? So that Nintendo Direct, what is it now? Yesterday. I didn't expect much from it, honestly. I haven't been reading into like any rumors or anything about that. And it's hard, Nintendo tends to keep everything really close to them, so there's rarely anything leaked. Anything I read about it was after the fact. Um, I know something that was speculated semi-leaked was that there was going to be something related to Pokemon, not the update info for Scarlet and Violet, but like a spin-off thing, which came out to be true. It was the Detective Pikachu 2. But I was not expecting Mario RPG, especially with the whole Square Enix thing behind the reason they haven't. But I feel because of how Square's struggling a little bit and they're like paranoid mode, I feel like they found a little gap to go through. I heard good things about the Final Fantasy 16, is it demo? Like, I had no problem with that game. Like, I really enjoyed 415. I played most of them. The only thing that bothered me was the exclusivity thing. Or whatever, you know. When like I play the games on launch, and even I pre-order some games I'm really hyped about, but for no reason, I end up playing them when they're like half the price. So I kind of hold back nowadays, unless I know I'm gonna buy something. If something comes out, I'll just go to any like a Steam sale or Epic sale or something, and play something and that's on sale. Honestly, to keep myself distracted. I'm still going through Gotham Knights, and like I do like a little bit, like very little at a time, since there's so much to do. It's fun. I'm like, I get frustrated when I die, of course, because I keep forgetting to keep track of my HP, and I end up being in areas where things kill you faster. And I'm like, I die and I log out. To be truthful, I just can't play for too long anymore. I'm too paranoid that something's gonna disturb me and I'm gonna get mad. So I can only do little short bursts nowadays, compared to before when I would do, you know, those Final Fantasy like secret bosses for like 12 plus hours. I did one time. I only did a 6 hour one, and that was crazy. I can't believe I did that. It was like from 11 p.m. to almost 6 a.m. I think that was one of the last Final Fantasy I got really into it, because I played 15. It was fun. I did everything. But I feel like I didn't grind as much or explore as much as I did for, what was it, 12 maybe? Sounds a little bit better. I'm really trying to find higher level, see what lets us. It's faster now. Like, story is pretty fast. This is a level 6 right now. Beat a baby, so you know, level. I really wish we find out what is going. I know it's not a big chance of something good, that good. Oof. Okay, we got options. Not really. Baby. Let's see what else. I missed some of it. Oh, the Nintendo Direct, because I took my daughter to her summer camp thing that she does. So I only know about Mario RPG because I forgot her water bottle and I came back up and my wife's all like OMG, look, like Mario RPG. That's like one of her favorite games ever. So I didn't see like what was going on. I missed that the Peach announcement, the Peach game announcement. That's like a play, like the old Paper Mario style. And the remake, well, remaster, I guess, of the DS Luigi's Mansion game. No, I really want to play the Mario Luigi's Mansion and stuff, but I don't know, like I can't get into it, and I feel like I should be into it because I like the concept and everything. But I don't know, maybe it's just my mentality nowadays about like playing games. It has to catch me at the moment, or I just don't feel like playing. Like for example, back to the Final Fantasy 12. I'm gonna go with saying 12 because I'm not sure if that one or not. It could be 13 for all I know. I bought it when it came out, kind of. All hyped about it. I started playing it. I couldn't get past the epilogue, like the little scene. Maybe you guys will recognize what I say or describe it. It's you're breaking into this tech building and you're fighting things on the way, guards and stuff, and then you escape after you do something. I forget what you do, and then a bunch of story stuff, blah blah, cutscenes. Then the story takes place in this one town in the desert or something. I think the character's named Vaughn or something. I couldn't get past the epilogue. It was like, I think the brother, like he's in a mercenary group or something and doing stuff, and they talk about it like, oh, what happened to my brother? He didn't make it. That's what happened. Yeah, so like it's like a year. Same thing with Resident Evil 4. I couldn't get into it in the beginning for the Wii. Like I couldn't get into it, and then like finally months later to a year later, like I wow, can't believe that happened. I thought I was a goner. That was mental. I didn't expect that. I think my speed should be a little higher, so I shouldn't have go through that much. Yeah, so I played those like a year later almost, and before I got super into them. Like I super grinded Final Fantasy. I read into it because I was back then, you had those magazine subscriptions like tips and tricks and stuff like that. One of them came with like a mini guide for 12, and I found out about the don't touch any treasure chest because they're all random. So it's not like you're guaranteed something. It's just random. It could be something good. It could be trash. So they're like, don't get any treasure chests until you get this point in the game, and then you do this chest in this one spot, and you get this uber weapon. I think it was like the Zodiac Spear or something. And then there was this other area. Once you learn an ability, I think is the thief ability, the one that steals from the enemies. You go to this area. It's a very dangerous area because everything's super overpowered. Like it's higher level than you. It's an area for later on. But if you manage to go through it and you find this pot that has a hidden bad guy or something, and you steal it, if you steal it, you get the Doom Sword, which has an ability to instant kill. And this was like a third of the game, and you're supposed to get it like way later. Damn. Loafer, yes. Careful. So I did all that. I tried to beat I think in the beginning you fight a wall boss that's squashing you. There's a countdown, it's getting closer and closer to you. If you beat that, I think you have a chance at getting that sword or something really crazy. I couldn't do it, and I was gonna restart because in the beginning, so technically you could reset for it. Try and try and try again. So as we say, this is like the RNGs in your favor, with the crits and all that. But I didn't want to do that. I'm like, nah, whatever. I was later on. I was like, I knew I should have done it. But it was like I said, I didn't like the intro. I'm like, I don't know. It was like different than the main game, and it was like off-putting for me. So did I check? Yeah, I checked this stuff a little bit. And for Resident Evil, I think I kept getting killed on that first village. Like I didn't know what was going on or what to do, and I wasn't really into it. Well, then later on I went, I tried, I beat that chainsaw guy a couple times. But you can respawn if you stay in the area or don't do certain, you don't trigger certain events, like going to the house and getting the door knocks, and all that stuff. You gotta get chased to a certain point or something like that before they ring the bell and they go away. That game was super fun with the controls, especially the controls made it amazing. I tried playing it like with not those controls, and it was like, meh. It helped with the aim, So I'm hyped that it was in Resident Evil 4 on the Meta Quest. I haven't bought it. I don't really have the funds right now for it, unfortunately. I'm like super struggling with that end right now. I'm dealing with catching up on stuff. But yeah, so let's see what else. It was Luigi's Mansion, the Peach game that was like a short little teaser just ran across. Our Mario RPG, which I haven't seen the trailer for it, the little clip that they used for it. There was updates for Pokemon. I don't care about Splatoon. I heard there was a Dragon Quest thing. The WarioWare are always fun. It's just not my thing, unfortunately. I don't have no way to play with really, so I'm like, if you're like in the main family household that everybody gathers and stuff, then yeah, like it's fun. But I'm like by myself, so we wouldn't play it, honestly. The one rumor that popped up after was, or during, but I didn't see it till after, but it was before. So I don't know. It was there was a RPG that was, I don't know if it was Square or what. That was a 2D, 3D, 2.5D, whatever they want to call it. It looks really nice. I like the aesthetics on it. The pixel with the 3D world, kind of like Link's Awakening. I think that's how they did it a little bit. No, Link's Awakening is like from the top view, but it's like that view, the top view down, but with the sprites in a 3D environment, I guess. I keep getting the porn, and now I can't find any. What it's super pineapple reds. It's fast. And Dog Caddy. Keep running through Dog Caddy. Yeah, level, but can't be doing that. I'm pivoting at least in the grass area. It makes me look bad. I'm like, not trying to find the reaps. I'm trying to find the Porygon. So far, I guess from Microsoft, Nintendo, and Xbox, I'm an Xbox person, but I'm hyped about Mario RPG. That's the only game I know I'm gonna buy that at launch. I think there's even bundles for it now. I don't know where we were. Let me check on the Vaporeon at least. First cutter, slack attack, and fire with special attack, so we have to mention fight. I was a fighter. That sucks. Oh well. I was getting tired of not finding it. It became the rare encounter after I did run into a couple of them. Yeah, I think so there's bundles now. Like I think you could get it with the Zelda game. You haven't gotten it yet. I haven't because not really my thing. Or one of the other new games, like I think you could order it with the Mario game pre-orders. It's all pre-order stuff. You could get the vouchers. I think you get them. If you buy two, you get them for $100, so 50 a piece. And since they're gonna be 60 plus or something, I don't know. We always complain about the prices, but when you go back to Super Nintendo prices, like the games were like 60 plus. You know, the average I think was later on became 60, $59.99. But I would look at flyers from back in the days; they were like 65 to $75 on like Toys R Us and whatever big retailers were back then, Circuit City and all that. I was like, we complain about it, but I'm like, that tends to be the regular price. You don't like it? I don't like it. What I hate is the digitals cost as much as the physical. It still makes no sense. The prices go up, but it's like doesn't make sense. Oh, the servers where they hold them is significantly cheaper than purchasing it in a box and a disc. All that waste of buying last stuff in bulk and whatnot. Where are we? We're just a tank. What am I fighting? I totally forgot. My cousin. Promotion. And we're dead. We're mobilized by lead for 3 turns in a row. I know tomorrow what I need to do, but I doubt I'll get to do it. An attacker. Will be 150. And this right over there. I'll attack them in seconds. Flashback. We are up physical tackles, or it's just actual frustration will probably get us. Super slow too. Yep. Wow, super fast. So now maybe I'll get one just to pivot stuff. Probably will catch a hit now. That was a low 6. Whatever I see level 6 first, I'll get it. Since they're all fast. Oh my god, seriously. Never mind. We're catching this one. Nice smack to keep them caught. Not bad in stats either. Okay, we got stuck with it. We have ice punch. Get this stuff. I remember a couple of runs, I would have speed like at 20, like really fast, and I'll ran into something dumb that's just as fast. And it'll kill me because I'm trying to run away and we keep canceling. Oops, I didn't get it. I hate those ones. And it's just because they keep nipping at me that they end up killing me. Because, you know, you can't just keep attacking back unless they use something that prevents you from leaving. Wow, there's about nothing here. That's sad. I still have 2 areas to scout, so. I semi regret not taking that purple. Go cat. also forgot what I did. Well, we know there's nothing here. No. I've been there. Oh. We going. It's fast. It's fun. Oh, it's gonna be annoying. Who really gets here? I'm out. What are the chances? Just need Metaverse and that's it. Got all of it. Cool. Are you serious? No, it is. Wow. That's the fit. Level 5. And they do this thing. That was a critical. Poison the first try. No, we're done. All that wasted time. No. You get out earlier? No, see. I started late too, like on the stream. I started at 1. I thought it was earlier. Like before, I thought it was like 11 something or whatever. But it was actually 1 a.m. I was like doing stuff and I guess I blanked out. Yeah. They might go on clearance. I said they might go on clearance, but the price might go up. So you know when the clearance is protection from the retail price, their normal price is $30. Right now they're on sale for $17.99, which is a lot. So if it goes on clearance, probably be like 24 or 23 or something like that. But they're still on sale for that price. They have the pink, the gray, and the white. And the gray black is like the regular one that we have. We don't have the blue or the black. I brought another one because we were throwing away the display and they had working copies of the one on the top. But it took the private one. There's more, and I'm like, I wonder which ones of these is the Bluetooth one. And those are keyboard mouse combos. There's also keyboard mouse combos. So I'm like, I don't really need that. I might take one for the pet computer, but that's about. Yeah. I was just trying to get you food, but we ordered a Subway, but the order didn't go through. And then we were already like gonna leave, and I'm like, whatever. I got this off for like ribs. Told you. Young, I guess. What I lived on for that time. Okay. Let's make a home. Of course, make a home. I think anything would have killed that, honestly. The latest will probably be around 2:30, so it's like an hour. Less than an hour. Let's see for the right. Let's see, attack, no speed, special defense, physical attacker, tanking. Let's go. Come on. How can we lose? Won't answer that. No, really? What the hell? Oh man. Dude, like seriously, I was about to do the same thing and they did a crit on me. Double slap stab. Oh, I mean, maybe. Yeah, it was too slow, but come on. I had 20 attacks. Could I just done regular jump kick and try to one shot it? Only go to 1 hour. Anything else is late. Starting to feel it. Short stream today. My favorite. I always get the non-favorites. I think that was the second or third time I get Blissey after I took it off the favorite. From the random table. So for every time there's a favorite, I pick that slot to begin with. Off by 1. It's some hope. Kind of. It was resistant to the other one. There's no damage on that.
Stuck floating in between. I'm moving on and I don't know where I'm gonna go. But let me tell you this, the one thing I know. When you feel young and your world becomes what it's meant to
That's been weird. They have better moves, apparently. But they quit again. Again with the crits.
In my heart I'm 22, but I know that's not the truth. So I'll just dream beneath the stars.
Right.
Remember what we used to
We're gonna do something crazy, watch.
hand in hand, just me and you.
Told you. We're gonna do something crazy.
Seem so far away. 'Cause time's moved on and I don't
Can you believe that?
where
Can you believe that? I know I don't work tomorrow.
no more looking back. There's one thing I still know.
What run are we on? I'll start at 85. I'll stop. Cause that was seriously like RNG's working overtime right now. Pardon. The only time I could do this. I thought I was gonna crit. My speed's decent. But by one. That's just 44 and all this focus. Drill. Run away, yay. We don't need speed. Even though we have it 36. Let's get to level 36. Let's scout the B girl and we lose. It's actually better in this game. We don't find anything more comes with Beaver. Hopefully he has pure power, his power. I don't know what the music's going on with it. I hear it through the earphones really loud. It's the piano first. Good to know. Good to know. But since I have Runaway, I'm gonna skip the items. Is that the second one, or was that a different run? I'm pretty sure that's the. I have a couple of. Oh, it's Black Glass. Okay. I think so. Sorry. A bunch of stuff that sounds the same.
I've been dragging my feet, slowly sitting here waiting for you. Don't seem to wanna listen even when my heart knows the truth. It doesn't matter who's to blame, to blame, to blame. The good we had has slipped away, away. Don't wanna say it out loud, 'cause then it feels real. Don't wanna carry around this thought that could kill. You're easy to talk to, so why's it so hard to break the seal? Start to
Or just to wear.
don't wanna say it out loud,
Or semi-wear one.
feels real.
I'm gonna try that till I wait. So after I see the second one, I'm just catching it. They fell into level 6.
Told my roommate something's wrong and I don't know what to do.
we haven't even seen the fourth Pokemon. Oh, there was a strong rumor. You saw the Nintendo Direct, right? You saw that RPG that was like 2.5D, right? You saw that RPG that was like a 2.5D, you know, it's not the fight, but you know how it looks nice and all that? Strong rumor? Chrono Trigger remake like that. Yeah, if anything, they were expecting it during the reps. But it was from a somewhat reliable person that has leaked other stuff before. But I'm wondering, were they confusing that game with that one? You know what I mean? Like a miscommunication? Or maybe they are holding back for later? Because the rumor said it was going to be a Switch thing. You know, Super Nintendo and stuff. Even though they did release like a PlayStation collection and it's on PC. It's on everything right now. But it didn't happen. So it's like, so what happened with that? I think whatever they do, man. I think it's probably the other person. Take the breather from this pack. Reset it. Go check the other pack. Scissor. But I'm just checking my books. I got tired of them. It's the uncommon one. Like Scissor. All the time over there, and I never saw the red one either. The forest, and nothing good. He's also good, I guess. We're still missing one.
There?
Yeah. Yeah, because the rumor was strong because we even had that the original designers and everything were involved. So they had all this information about like who was working on it, or there's the real one. So yeah, this was the word. But the other one is the scissor. It's like this is uncommon and I don't know. Give me a scissor. That's right. Where does it go? I've seen some showing stuff, but nothing good. I think that little color was apparent, but I didn't care. It was like it was fast, but it didn't let me run, so that's the only reason I know. There it is. What's the sensor? Because they don't do a lot, but think on kanji. Signal beam. Come on, stay the ball. No critical hit. Let's see. This is one. Early bird and sturdy. Had no special attack. That's why the Echo Sensory didn't do anything. But it had a high attack. That's why Signal Beam was doing a lot for being resistant to it. Because we were both at the same level. And yeah. Let's see. So I have Thunder Wave. Power Pressure. It wasn't gonna learn anything though. Look, Focus Energy and stuff. I only had Signal Beam Extra Sensory. TMs? Nope, nothing on TM. I saw Beedrill, so let's see if it's purple. Nah. So one more run after this one, that's it. I have a story for you of what happened today. So this guy came in yesterday. Yeah, it was like 2 days ago. He wanted to scan his artwork and give it a little bit more color, which is easy, you know, it's just a little bar on the photo editor thing. And scan them and print a set in glossy paper because he was gonna do like an art show or something. And he was very talkative. Like when he was giving instructions, he kept blabbing on and stuff. So it kept being very repetitive. So I did it. I took it. He went pick it up. He was in a rush, so he didn't look at him. And he went home and came back saying like there were like something wrong with him. So when the scan went through, because they were large format, so it was poster size, and I guess the machine tried to correctly measure it and scan only that. But it cut off parts of it, like some edges. It clipped it. And it's artwork, so it can't be clipped. It has to be all of it. So I rescanned them. I told him I'll rescan them for you because it's not right. So I scanned the whole flatbed thing, so I could go and crop it properly. It was the original price for this was like over $300. It was like 13 of them. And he was like, yeah, like I'll do it. But there's a thing, if you buy more, the price goes down. So it went down from that to like 150 with all the stuff that was through. And I'm like, well, he paid for it. So I'm like, doesn't matter how much discount he got. Like he was willing to pay for everything. Like everything we do for it. So I'm like, okay. And then today he went by and he was saying like something about something that was pixelated or something, and I'm like, I don't know what they were talking about. Like he blabs on. And we had barely it takes a while to scan 13 things, you know what I mean? It was like large format. So we really did that the night before, and we haven't printed them yet. So I told him we haven't printed them yet. I'm like, and from the start, he was like, take your time, so everything could be done right, blah, blah. But since day one, he's been there like 2-3 times already, like every day. So it's like, yeah, take my time. Huh? Oops, can't put that. Oh, wow, this sucks. So he comes back when they're done, all right? And I think I was in my lunch. And he's like, I'm missing some. There's more than this. And they're like, he left the originals and then the copies side, those copies are printed. What are you talking about? There's the originals and there's the copies. Like, what are you talking about? He's like, when he brought up the previous ones that were messed up, he left them, right? Because obviously they were wrong. And we discard those. Like we either put them in the shredder or in the bin, trash bin. If the shredder's thing, because for the shredding there's a bin. You put it in, it's locked. Iron Mountain comes in and takes it and they shred it offsite. So we either put in that, or if it's full, we just throw it away. Unless it's sensitive stuff, you know, then we hold it on the side until they empty out and we put it in. And he's like, I want those back. Like they're my property, blah blah. Like I said, he just talk. And I had to tell him to be quiet, aggressively, and to explain himself because he was just ranting. And apparently he has gone to previous locations to print stuff out, and somebody stole his artwork. So he's paranoid because of that. And he thought we were gonna do the same. I honestly didn't care. Like I said, I just threw him away. Like I didn't even look at him. I was like, whatever. Like, yeah. So every night, you know, we clear everything out of the store. Any trash has to go out because you don't want to get bugs and whatever. This is paper, so it doesn't matter. But you know, the trash has all the stuff in it. And he's like, I like the other place. Like, let me keep the stuff if they're wrong. We kind of do that, but it was nothing like expensive. It was just the documents or a picture, like small here, like, oh, they came with this imperfection. Like, can I have it? I'm like, sure. But it was like 13 posters. It was like, yeah, you have to pay for that. Well, like, we'll give them a discount or something, but you have to pay for it. It's like, that's too much. Like I said, it was like $150. You know, I'm not gonna give $150 for free. And plus, we did reprint everything. Everything we reprinted, and it was correct. Everything was perfect. And he's like, if we were gonna do that, you know, I expect you to tell me and destroy it in front of me. Like the other place, they shredded it in front of me, and he did like motions, like, you know, like shredding movements. So first of all, our locations, they don't carry like live shredders anymore. So I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know where he went. There's no shredders in there. It's just a bin. Somebody comes and they shred it outside. And he's like, I want you to either shred it in front of me or rip it up in front of me. And I told him no. Like we threw them away. Like it's either in that. They had picked up the shred bin the day before too. So yeah, either way, either they were in the trash or in that shred bin, they were gone. Like they were gone. And he was mad. He thought we were hiding them or something. And we'll come to that part. So he gets very rampant about it, like aggro about it. Yeah. And he threatens to call the cops. He threatens to call the cops. He's like, yeah, you're trying to steal them from me. You're hiding them back there. You have a bin and you're saying that you don't have the key for it. We don't have the key for it, by the way. We don't have the key. The ones that picks it up has the key. We have no access to that bin. So we have to be careful, because if we put something that we can't get back, we can't get it back until the driver comes in. It was that important. And he's like, he doesn't believe us. That isn't like that we don't have access to the bin. And I told him, well, they picked it up anyways. And like, why you keep changing your story? I'm like, well, we threw it away. I'm like, and I'm not there all the time, you know. And they told me, oh, they did pick it up yesterday already. So, and I'm like, well, there you go, there you have it. Pick it up. He eventually does call the cops. He does call the cops. And they're like, what are you calling about? That somebody did this for you, and they're not giving, you know, they couldn't really understand him. He stayed on the line forever until they told him, okay, we'll send somebody over. He was there for like an hour waiting for the cops. And we were just doing our job, you know, just like, whatever. And he's like, what are you still waiting? I don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. Nonsense is what it was. Then he calls back to the cop. Hey, like, where's the cops? I've been waiting for them. So eventually, one officer does show up. They showed up with somebody else. I don't know if they were just off uniform or what. Because I'm like, where is it? Like the other person looked weird. Like they had the radio and stuff on them. It was like I don't know. They were there to supervise, or maybe it was a different type of person that handles this kind of stuff, or what. And they came up to me like, you had, I heard, that you had a issue with a customer or something. And like, yeah, he's over there. Like, go and talk to him. Then the officer comes back to me. And I tell him, yeah. I'm like, he came back to say that was wrong. He left him here. We throw him away. Because we replaced them. So that was the key word right there. We replaced it. So it's not like we're not giving him anything in return. We did the scanning, we did the printing. He has them on his hands. And they're like, yeah. And we told him, we clean the store and we throw everything out. We don't leave any trash here. And especially like people stuff, like, people do copies and stuff and bad copies come out, we throw it away, we get rid of it. Either the bin, or maybe they're just like came out bad and there's no information on them, and just throw them away. And we told them, yeah, I'm like, he thinks we have it, but we don't. I'm like, they picked everything up. I'm like, I don't know what's up with them. So they go, they tell them there's nothing to be done. Like, they did this, then they give you your replacements. They have no obligations to do anything else. You left the stuff here. You didn't say anything about wanting them or keeping them or anything like that. You just left them and took off, which he did. And Nick, I was this whole time I wasn't even paying attention, honestly, that they were talking that much. I was taking care of other customers and working. Then I look up and they're gone. They're gone. And like, oh, I guess they shut them up and they left. That was such a headache. Plain body. Let's see. With stats, special attacker. I have nothing but physical. The physical is a plus. So that was my day today. We had other incidents, but they were smaller compared to that. There is? Oh. Artillery, we have stuff for artillery, maybe? Oh my god. Oh, he just straight up. What's up? He was. Well, I guess it wasn't the resistant one. No, he was like a weird. Like South American something, like from one of those countries. He had that accent. No, or Cuban. He might have been Cuban because his artwork had a lot of Cuba stuff, and he was very like with the accent and stuff. His artwork was pretty cringe, honestly. He probably put 69 and 66 on everything just to get attention or something. And for somebody who wanted him scanned digital, he didn't even leave a flash drive to do the second batch, so that's on him. I hope he doesn't come back. But honestly, I'll just refuse service at that point, honestly. And now I have a computer pending for me to fix to replace the hard drive and swap out. I would have done it today, but I didn't have my. I thought I had my hard drive thing, my hard drive reader, but I didn't have it on me, which is weird. I thought I had left it in my messenger bag. But I would have taken care of it today. Now I have to wait till Friday. I didn't want to bring it like home, so I'm like, screw that. I'm off tomorrow for sure. What else? There was other stuff that happened. They were just minor compared to that. We had a visit today from the district manager. They say everything went okay, just the usual push, like sign ups or crap, good reviews, I guess. No, donations. We're taking donations. So we're like donations and sign ups. That's what they want us to focus on. Well, that's the usual thing. But store wise, I just make sure you dust. Um, we have a carpet, so it gets dusty on the bottom shelf. And it's like, well, you cut payroll like so much. I'm like, I was closing with one other person today, by the way. When this happened, I still had a third person, my mid person. So after that, it was just two people team for like 2 hours, and it got bad. It got busy. We got busy. We had a long line. People getting a little aggro about the line and stuff. Actually, today I marked lines. Like line starts here for this, line, and they, you know, it's fun because you could point out how dumb they are by not reading the sign. But I wasn't in the mood for that either. And I'm like, seriously, like there's a sign there that says to stand over there, not just stand. Like everybody groups up in front of the top 10 print. Like that's not the register. I've even put a sign that says not registers. The registers are in the front, and it's like a supermarket. The little lights on. They're like, people, come on. Oh, I got a shot in. Like slash. I got 2 shots in. All right. I wasn't expecting much on that one. Lick it. I should have licked it, huh? Like that. As I pass out. That'd be funny if I paralyzed it off. Since it's not an electric move. Just somebody did infatuation on me, and from the get-go, I didn't attack for 4 turns. Oh, like holy crap! Yeah, and I had like 20 attacks, so I just needed two hits to kill it. Well, I couldn't attack at all. I think it was with the Blissey. It was the Blissey. I had a Blissey with like a super laser. I had a super laser Blissey and infatuation. We're close to the first goal. Big lip. Yeah, we could attack, we win. There, we won. Dragon Rage. This is the first run I go over level 7 today, I think. For at least from the last, like, I don't know how many runs. The starts are not bad for a baby, mid baby. Banana. Mindset. Norlax. I don't have Pokeballs. And it's fast. And it has good moves. There it is again. Oh, the level 6 is faster. And my level 8. Let's heal just in case. I got Pokeballs on me. I'm not gonna see you for a while. 6. If I get level 6, yeah, I need to get level 6. Ooh. Nah, I'm dead. Superpower. Mid HP, so it was a physical attacker. So I had a Meteor Mash, Superpower, Thunder Punch, Ancient Power. Not bad. Definitely runner with Sandville. That would be more useful, at least. I was gonna learn Slash, which is a physical. Yep. I think that's it. I don't know if I don't know if I don't. So that'll be for today. I'll get on earlier tomorrow because I totally blanked out today. I kept thinking I'm gonna get on right now. I'm gonna get on right now, and I didn't. All right, and stream later.